What's up, y'all? This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Look, man, we all got to talk to somebody sometimes, and that's why I F with BetterHelp, okay? Look, we all carry around different stressors, okay? Big and small. When we keep them bottled up, it can start to affect us negatively, all right? Therapy is a safe space to get things off your chest and to figure out how to work through whatever's weighing you down. Sometimes you just need to open up and let it go so you can feel better about yourself, okay? If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Get it off your chest with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/foods today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/foods.
Yo, let's play some games. Play hundreds of games all summer long with DraftKings Casino. New players start by playing just $5 to get $50 in casino credits in your pocket instantly. All you gotta do is download the DraftKings Casino app and sign up with code DUDEFOODS. You'll be soaking up the fun in no time. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit 1-800-GAMBLER.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 and over. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility and other restrictions apply. One per opted-in new customer. $5 wager required. Max $100 in casino credits awarded which require one-time playthrough within 168 hours. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. Restrictions apply.
Yo, kick off the summer with some grilling and make new memories with some loved ones and some delicious steaks with Omaha Steaks, all right? Yo, for just $89.99, you can get the deluxe Father's Day gift package, which includes a mouth-watering assortment of Dad's grilling favorites like Omaha Steaks Butcher's Cut Top Sirloins, boneless pork chops, deli-style gourmet jumbo franks, and much, much more, all right? That's 24 unforgettable entrees for just $89.99 when you use promo code DUDES at checkout. That's right. All you got to do to get the deluxe Father's Day gift today, plus 4 free burgers, is go to omahasteaks.com and use code DUDES.
Dudes behind the foods. Yo, it's the dudes behind the foods. Dudes behind the foods. Yeah, it's the dudes behind the foods. That's actually really fucking good.
Let's do this now. You have a Thai Pepsi shirt on. What is this?
It's Coca-Cola in Thai. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so good, dude. Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Have you ever been to like the slums of Korea?
I have not been to the slums, but I have been by the red light district. But this is like when I was young, I didn't know what a red light district was. And then later on, it was explained to me when I was older. That's what we walked through.
You see any sexy prostitutes?
No, it's just a bunch of, they call them love hotels.
Oh.
So it's just a bunch of hotels where people hook up with.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, apparently like hooking up when you're married in Korea is, yes, it's frowned upon. But for businessmen who make a lot of money, it's like, oh, that's just what they do.
I think there's kind of a similar thought process amongst a lot of Asian
I
countries.
think it's like an Asian country thing, right?
Yeah.
And I saw this video where they were interviewing Japanese people as well.
Yeah.
And they were just like saying like, oh no, it's not cheating. If like as long as he comes home to me, he's paying all the stuff and whatever, who cares? Like if he says I love you to her, I'd be really mad. But I'm like, oh, very interesting take.
You know, it's an interesting take. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not saying I want that, but I'm just saying it's interesting, okay?
Dude, Japanese people might have it right, man. Minus the whole war atrocities. But other than that, but things, you know.
I asked you that originally because when I think of Coca-Cola and I think of Thailand, the Philippines and Thailand share a lot of shit when it comes to like, you know, the more poorer areas. And my grandma and aunties used to live in a very poor, like damn near a shack. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about when it was raining, it was wet everywhere. It was not like, they live in a nice house now. But when I was like 8 years old visiting Thailand, that shit people would look at it like this is some third world shit. You know what I'm saying? And what you would do is, they would sell you Coke in a little plastic bag. Not cocaine, but Coca-Cola and sodas in a little plastic bag with a straw. That's how you'd buy it from the vendors.
A lot of Asian people have that plastic bag straw thing that's going on. I saw this video where it was just this African dude, and he goes around just giving people money. And it's like, it looks like a sizable amount of money, especially with the digits in front of it. And dude, just watching, I don't know what part of Africa this is, right? You know, everybody has slums, but their slums in Africa, it was fucking terrible, dude. Like, literally their bathroom, their closet, everything is in one area, and then it's just like dirt floors, just corner full of junk that they use to like cook and then get ready for school or whatnot. And this fool gave them like a handful of cash. The person starts crying so much. And I translated how much money it was in US dollars. It was like $50, bro.
Isn't that crazy?
And then I looked up well, I didn't look it up. It was in the comments. They're like, the reason why this is a lot of money, the average person makes about like $3 US a month.
Dang.
So they just basically gave them fucking a whole year worth of money.
Yeah.
With $50 fucking dollars, bro.
That's wild.
And just watching people cry about that's fucking nuts, dog. I could change people's lives over there.
We literally could. What are we doing?
Well, speaking of Africa,
we're spending $100 on steaks and shit. On tiny steaks.
No, it's a good segue. I brought us Fufu and Egusi.
Have you tried this yet?
Yes, I love West African food.
I've never had this.
You never had Egusi and Fufu?
No.
Fufu is fucking good. I know people say it's like, oh, it's just a bland. No, it's not bland. It's actually really good. Egusi is so good. It's like bitter leaves, palm oil, ground up pumpkin seeds, dried crayfish, shallots, just a whole bunch of flavor. And it's cooked in a stew with whatever protein that you want.
I'm very excited for this, dog.
You've never had it.
Because I've been wanting to try this for so long. It almost kind of became a thing to try like online. A lot of people were trying it out.
It's like hot right now.
Yes. A lot of people were trying it like, I'm trying like fufu for the first time, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this looks so good.
So it's pounded yam, right? Or cassava or tapioca. I read from a comment that said it's actually all the same thing, just different names.
Okay.
And it has like this fluffy, just like mochi-like texture to it. So if you like soft mochi, you'll love fufu.
I like soft mochi. I like what else you get? We
got meat pie.
Okay.
Which is like an empanada for them.
Everybody
Fucking
got
delicious.
some type of empanada situation,
And of course, we got some red stew and jollof rice.
Fun.
Very fucking delicious.
I've had jollof rice.
And fried plantains and some beef with it as well.
Let's go.
But I really want you to try Egusi because Egusi, people might call it the basic West African food that you eat, but it's still my favorite stew.
Yeah.
Like Egusi is the shit.
Let's go. What kind of proteins in that stew?
So this one is goat and also beef.
Fire.
So let's divvy this up.
Set it up for me, please.
Okay, yes.
I'm very hyped.
Sacramento is so multicultural. I got to eat a lot of things, right? That I didn't realize is like, it's like
Rare for
special
people.
and
Yeah,
rare
yeah,
for
yeah.
other people, right? Because, people just share food.
Yeah.
And so when you share food, you see the food that you really like. Like some people want to eat this with utensils. I say you just grab the fufu and then you just dip it. It's fun as shit. It reminds me of Filipino food.
Let's get it. Actually, Thai people, you had sticky rice from Thailand, have you?
Yes, delicious.
Sticky rice is rice that you eat with your hands and you dip it in the fucking, lap or what's going on. And so I'm no stranger to using my fingers, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's saying in the comments, you guys should do Foodie Land in Sacramento.
We could.
We could. When is that?
I don't fucking know, but we'll figure it out.
All right, let's go. So it's just a rip apart and dip and rip and dip, huh?
Yeah, and usually they'll give you like a bowl of water where you could wet your hands so like the fufu doesn't stick.
Okay.
But some people, that's
I'll
why
just
we
get
got our
down like
hands
this.
sanitized.
I'm gonna get my first love situation.
Dude, tell me.
I enjoy that very much. Ooh, a little kick to it. A little kick to that stew. I dig the texture of the fufu. I like that it's soft. Yeah, you were right. Like a mochi potato almost.
Like a mochi potato ball. Mm-hmm. It's fucking delicious, man. Mm-hmm. I love
That's
Egusi.
great. The stew is great. Yeah, almost reminds me of the stew kind of reminds me of like a curry.
Yeah.
Bomb.
It's fucking delicious, man. This is my shit.
I like that. Yeah, I could definitely get down.
I remember when I first had this, like I was eating it with like a spoon and shit. And they're like, no. It was actually from a white guy.
Oh, really?
A white guy that lived in Africa. He lived in, I think it was, I want to say Ghana or Nigeria. I can't remember now. But he was like, nah, you got to eat it with your hands. It was like this white dude.
And he's wearing a dashiki too?
No, he married an African girl.
Oh,
so
okay.
everything.
That
But
makes sense. Have you seen this trend on TikTok? The African wife effect? Oh, no, the black wife effect? So, it's mainly white guys. It's white guys that marry black women.
Okay.
And they'll show and it's called the black wife effect. It's like a before and after thing. So they'll show these like before pictures These very like nerdy looking, bless you. These very nerdy looking white guys that like, you know, kind of dress a little funny. A lot of them like, you know, don't have facial hair. They got glasses. And then it'll be like after they marry this black woman and they fucking, the swag and the drip intensifies times 10. They dress better. They're fucking buffer. They got like thick ass beards. Their lineups, of course, are on point. And it's like, it's almost completely 180, 360, 720 transformations, dog. It's wild.
That's what they'll do. They get a little taste of color and they can't go back. I had a buddy of mine that married a Filipino girl, and his whole life he was just eating white people food. Had Filipino food. She opened up to other stuff outside of Filipino food, like sushi or whatever. And he was like, "What the fuck have I been eating my whole life?" He was like, "Dude, this stuff is so good." It's like my parents never wanted to try other foods, so he just never knew. And then he met this girl when he was 13. After that, never been the same.
Have you seen that clip of that newscaster that's trying this like fried chicken for the first time? It's like a fried chicken from somewhere, I forget. And he takes a bite. This white guy, he's eating this fried chicken. I do believe it was chicken. And he's like, man, oh wow, the seasoning on here, right? And the black newscaster, he's like, how's that, man? Tastes like a neighborhood you've never been to before?
That's fucking stupid. They did this on live TV?
This was on live TV, yeah.
That's the best.
Oh, I love news bloopers are like my favorite, dog.
Got these motherfucking flies in my goddamn motherfucking mouth. Would you like some goat?
Not bad.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Have you seen the wine lady stomping grapes news blooper? Yes.
The best.
Okay, ooh. Look, I love a good goat situation. I fuck with the curry goat. That's usually the only time I really have some goat is curry goat.
The grape stomping lady followed up after that video went viral years ago, and she broke ribs on that fall.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
Robyn, you just made it not fun. Thank you. I feel bad.
Holy shit.
Leave it to me to kill the mood.
Yeah,
You're
Debbie
welcome.
Downer over here.
I've been laughing at it for years. Not anymore now.
I mean, you can still laugh at it. Just there might be a weird vibe now.
As long as she didn't die, you're allowed to laugh.
No, I think she made a full recovery, but she fell.
Fuck.
You know what's crazy? I had a conversation with a buddy of mine who didn't know the whole thing about the McDonald's thing with the lady who got burned by the coffee, where it was like lava hot. But he was kind of going on a rant. He's like, dude, these people are a bunch of scammers and shit. Like the McDonald's lady, I was like, dog, it's been out for a while that she was not being ridiculous. She tried contacting corporate just to pay for her medical bills. She wasn't even trying to sue them. And they basically said, fuck you to her. And so a lawyer got a hand of it. They're like, they're not going to pay us. Oh, we got something bigger here. This is a fucking lawsuit. And so McDonald's kind of did it to themselves. Or whoever was handling it on the McDonald's side.
Yeah.
Because we don't ever talk shit about McDonald's.
We love McDonald's.
Yeah.
We love McDonald's.
But it's like, it's kind of crazy how like that's what happens. Like nobody wants to look a little more deeper. And they just go, fuck this lady. It's like, dude, she had boils on her vagina. It was so bad.
Oh, God.
It was like 3rd-degree burns.
Oh, shit.
On her private parts. It was fucking terrible.
Word?
Yeah.
Or was she blaming McDonald's for her pre-existing boils that were already there?
Yeah, maybe she was at home and she poured hot coffee on her shit, huh?
No. Maybe it was a venereal disease.
Tim, we're eating.
Maybe it was a venereal disease that caused discharge, a kind of yellowy, chunky, stew-like discharge.
I'm still gonna eat it. How fucking dare you, dude?
The goat was great, too.
Would you like to try some Joloff rice?
Let me get to my meat pie first.
Oh, eat the meat pie. I mean, you've had Jollof rice. This Jollof rice is okay here. It's a little dry.
I love a good meat in a crispity, crunchity situation. I am grateful for this, man.
I didn't know you've never had.
I love a new food experience, especially a positive new food experience.
When it's fire.
This is great, man.
It's like one of my favorite stews ever. I didn't know it was like popping.
Yeah, Michael Blackson, he's always eating something with his fufu that looks so like sticky. It's like red and sticky whenever I see him eating it. And I'm almost like, what the fuck?
They have something called okra ogbono. Okay. It's another stew. This is with a bunch of okra and it's very goopy.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. Okra ogbono is good too. It's not my favorite, but it's tasty. I've had it a few places where it wasn't very good. That's why.
Speaking of like countries not looking how they actually are. Have you seen those reverse perspective pictures of the pyramids?
No.
So let me just show you this, man. Now, when you think of the pyramids, right? You think of fucking the desert, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't until last year where I saw the other angle of the pyramids. And the angle that's like not the... Let me just show you. Because it's actually a trip. Okay. Everybody just hold on while these pictures pop up, okay? Just hold on a second, guys. Tell me, everyone right now, leave in the comments your favorite new food experience and what it was and what you like to eat, okay? Now.
Want to just go to a break while you find it?
Sure.
Dudes Behind the Foods listeners, this podcast is brought to you by BetterHelp. Have I told you that you're important and that mental health is super important as well because you're important? That's how it works. We all carry about our different stressors, big and small, in different ways, and we keep them bottled up. It can start to affect us negatively. Therapy is a safe space to get things off your chest and to figure out how to work whatever is weighing you down. Because look, if you're thinking of starting therapy, you should give BetterHelp a try. Listen, it's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. It's great. There are so many people that could use BetterHelp. For example, somebody right now that's struggling with their mental health, Drake, he got slaughtered recently. So bad. Boy, you need some BetterHelp. Get it off your chest with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/foods today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/foods.
Yo, you better crank that AC because things are heating up at DraftKings Casino. The excitement is endless, the vibes are right, and the cash prizes could be huge. Play hundreds of games all summer long, dive into a casino classic, or blast off with DraftKings exclusive Rocket. New players start by playing just $5 to get $50 in casino credits in your pocket instantly. All you gotta do is download the DraftKings Casino app and sign up with code DUDEFOODS. You'll be soaking up the fun in no time. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit 1-800-GAMBLER.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 and over. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility and other restrictions apply. One per opted-in new customer. $5 wager required. Max $100 in casino credits awarded which require one-time playthrough within 168 hours. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. Restrictions apply.
Yo, it's official. We're doing a live episode of Dudes Behind the Foods at the Spotify offices in LA. So pull up June 11th. Scan this little QR code to RSVP. I don't know how many spots are there. I don't know how many spots are left. But, if you want to come, watch me and David be silly for an hour in person, pull up.
This is an angle of the pyramids that you probably have never seen.
Oh!
Yes, dude.
There's a whole ass city around it.
It's literally just a regular city on the other side. Let me say that again. It's literally just a regular city with like fucking... This article says the pyramids of Gaza are near a Pizza Hut and other sites.
Well, that kind of ruins it for me. I thought it's like you had to travel on a camel to get to the location.
Yeah, no, look. Look how close that is to just buildings and shit.
That ruined the magic. I literally thought you had to go in like an SUV, drive hella far out.
Yeah. No.
Well, I don't care about the pyramids anymore. I don't care anymore at all. I think that's stupid.
Well, we just had a brand deal from DraftKings to go gamble at the pyramids, and you messed it up.
Spring break fun?
Chillaxing by the pyramids?
Whoa!
Problems with gambling? Call 1-8777 Connecticut.
Dude, Do you ever want to go to the pyramids? Like, well, let's say minus the fact that you found out that it's next to a Pizza Hut.
Yeah. I mean, if I didn't have children, right, and I could just freely travel, and someone said, "Let's go look at the pyramids, explore Egypt." I mean, it's not like the top of my list, but I'd be interested in just gazing at one of the wonders of the world and shit.
Have you heard about all these theories about the pyramid too?
Aliens?
Well, it's remnants of like a civilization that was here before us. It's not, like they do like certain things like through communication where like the limestone reverberates like sound. So it's like a megaphone too. They're saying like the underwaterways were actually developing energy, and they had electricity. They had all this other stuff, and there was a cataclysm that happened that reset us back to where we were before, and that's like a remnant of ancient technology.
I believe.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Anytime, look, especially if there's some shit involving aliens, I'm always like, oh yeah, I believe. You ain't got to tell me nothing else. I believe it, bro. Aliens did that shit for sure.
Would you hook up with an alien?
100%.
Wow. That was fucking fast.
Well, I mean, look. Look. I'm married now with children.
I was like, I married an alien.
A Canadian alien. I'm married now. I have children. So, of course, I would still. Hello, it's an alien from another galaxy choosing me. Who am I to deny that?
But what if the alien looks weird?
What if its holes are weird?
Oh, good question. Good statement. Good everything.
Look, you had me at holes. As long as I'm the one penetrating a hole, we good, bro.
It's like, what do you mean? There's holes? That's
Okay.
great.
Okay, look.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Of course, in my head, I'm not thinking it's like a Jabba the Hutt alien. I'm thinking it's more like the aliens that were singing in the one with the two long things, and
Okay.
she had like a figure. You know what I'm
She
saying?
still looks like something you could have sex with.
Yeah. Or if it's like, or if it was like Avatar, blue looking, what's her face? Zoe Saldana looking? Of course.
Okay, come on. You went into fantasy world. I guess this is all fantasy, really.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about a weird looking alien.
Okay, probably not. If Jabba the Hutt rolled on me and was like, hey,
Misa want you, damn.
Misa want your dick.
How would you even have sex with Jabba the Hutt, dude?
You shove it in one of the flabs.
You can figure anything out. Sometimes I'll watch certain videos of people on shows like My 500-Pound Life or something, and they have children.
Yeah.
I'm like, how? How did this happen?
You just lift everything up and separate. And you get in there.
Fucking Noah, dude? What do you mean?
You just look. If let's say I was gonna engage in relations with someone from My 500-Pound Life, right? Mm-hmm. I figure it's just you hold the tummy up, and then like spread the thigh meat, and then you're in there. Or you hit it from the back, and you just like are super spreading the cheeks. You know what I'm saying? You get it at an angle.
It's a lot of work, huh?
Low key. If you're a bitch.
Well, let me tell you something. I am a bitch. That's a lot of fucking work, dude. You gotta fucking split the Red Sea. You gotta do all this other shit.
Well, I don't know. Ask Mariel how she does it, dog.
Okay. You want to hear a funny joke, though?
Yeah.
So, we were watching a show where it was like a weight loss thing with a couple, and the guy was fat on there.
Yeah.
And she was like, how does she have sex with him? And I was like, you did it for like 5 years, so I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, oh my God. She's like, love is a really strong emotion.
Not gonna lie, man. I saw this video of me and Chia from like when I was still living at the condo. Mm-hmm. I was like, ew, babe, I was not cute right here. I can't believe you loved me right there, you know?
She loved you, dude.
She did.
My mom asked Mariel that. It's like, why do you like David? He's so fat. That's not even a fucking joke. I didn't know about it until Mariel told me. And I was like, why the fuck would my mom say that? And then Mariel told me that, and I told my mom. My mom was like, you know what Mariel said, though? She goes, I don't know. I just love him.
Oh.
Yeah, but she didn't.
I don't know.
She said, exactly. Exactly. It was the I don't know part that threw me off. So I was like, what you mean I don't know? Have specifics. The hell?
He's cool, I guess.
He's cool. He makes me laugh. Other than that, I'm kind of stuck with him.
No, she's like, you know what? Looks don't matter to me. So
If she said that, I would have died. But I get it. I've seen old videos. I get it. I've seen it.
You know, love is in the eye of the beholder. And I think, love is in the, and plus the way you look is, and physical attractiveness is all just kind of, it's all objective. You feel me? Because like, even when I was, when I'm looking back on these clips of me and Chia, I'm like, oh God, my face was so chunky, and I'm like, and like my pimples, and man, she really thought I was cute. But then I look back to that, and I thought I was fucking cute. It just so happens we age very gracefully. We are blessed to look back on old pictures with not with regret and envy, but we can look on our current lives and be like, wow, we look great.
Dude, speaking of, hung out with a buddy of mine who I haven't seen in like 3 years. And guy's known to be really handsome. Good looking dude, stylish as fuck. Always like the best looking dude in the room. Saw him recently. Holy shit. Looks like fucking garbage, man. Like, I was shocked. And then we were hanging out, we're talking and stuff. He's like, hey man, you look great. You lost a lot of weight. He's like, you look younger. I was like, thanks, man. He goes, what about? He's like, well, I know I don't look that great as I used to, man. It's like, stressful stuff. Got kids. I was like, yeah, but I don't know why I said this. I was like, yeah, but fuck, man, you look like shit. I thought he was gonna laugh. Dude, that shit hurt his feelings so much. And I think it's because it's probably stuff that he's been thinking about a lot lately.
Yeah.
But I thought, because we're friends from back in the day, so we joke. But that shit rocked him a little bit. He was like, because it's the worst when you make a joke like that. He goes, I know, man. It's just been kind of. I was like, oh, bro, I didn't know that's like something you're struggling with.
Does he have kids?
He has one kid. But Jesus Christ, he looked like garbage. Hey, man, if you're listening to this, yo, I don't care if you have one kid or not, bro. You look like shit. Get it fucking together, dude.
I thought you were going to apologize right now.
Oh, absolutely not. He's made no. He gets no apologies. When we were young, he used to make so many fat jokes about me all the time, and it was all good. So I make one little joke about him looking like fucking hot garbage.
You know what's crazy is, fat jokes were so common back then, and it's like, and I'm a firm believer in like, yeah, everybody should be able to make fun of everybody as long as it's funny, right? But even like, you watch an old like Saved by the Bell episode now, and they make so many fat jokes about like the chubby kid in class who's not even fat, and it's almost like, like times have changed so much, it's a little uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
You know who were the most fat jokes?
Huh?
Your favorite sitcom?
Married with Children. Fresh Prince. Yes.
Every episode, there was at least 10 jokes about how fat Uncle Phil is.
Yeah.
All hilarious.
Yeah.
So creative.
They're great.
The best. Mm-hmm. I love this. Yo, rest in peace, James Avery, dude. I just started rewatching all the Fresh Prince episodes. Dog, cracking up still. These jokes are so fucking good.
Mm-hmm. The writing is so good.
Everybody's acting was on point, too.
Like the fact that James Avery is playing a fictional dad, but people still look back on him with such like love, you know what I'm saying? Like he's reading fucking pages off a script, right?
Yeah.
But people still look at that man like, yo, that's fucking Uncle Phil. You know what I'm saying? Like when you watch the Fresh Prince reunion and they're all like teary-eyed watching clips of him. You know what I'm saying? They really looked at him like a father, like another father figure, right?
Up to him.
Yeah.
He it's crazy when I saw this episode where Will almost kills Carlton because he got those drugs.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah,
I
yeah.
teared up. I was like,
dog.
oh, fuck, I teared up. That shit made me hella emotional. I'm like, dude, after all these years, it hits me the same. Mm-hmm. Because of that fucking guilt. Oh.
Or what's a great moment. And, they did such a good job of balancing funny shit with emotional shit.
Yeah.
Like when Will gets shot, protecting Carlton at the ATM.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then Carlton goes to get a gun. So I don't know if you remember, Will's in the hospital bed. And then Carlton's like, he's like so fucking just overcome with emotions. He's like, and he like tosses Will's tray of food. And it's kind of, it's quiet. It's quiet. Will looks, he's like, I was gonna eat that, man.
It's always jokes, Will.
Oh man, so good.
But the emotional part of that shit was so hard when he was like screaming, like, give me the fuck. He didn't say fucking, but give me the gun.
Yeah, he's like, I saved your life. You owe me, man. Give me the gun. Oh,
That shit rocked everybody. I remember watching it. I was super young because it was a rerun at the time too. I think I was watching. I'm like, I'm not even old enough to understand this, and it made me emotional.
yeah, for sure.
He got better as an actor as the show progressed.
100%. Yeah.
So fucking good, and he kind of put it to James Avery. He gave him a lot of tips.
And have you heard the whole thing about what James Avery said in his ear after the dad scene?
No.
Oh, yes. I'm so glad I get to tell you this. Okay. So, of course, we all know the famous, how come he don't want me, man? That scene, right? Mm-hmm. So they did that scene, and the story says that when fucking Uncle Phil grabs him and hugs him, and they're holding that hug, James Avery goes, no, that's acting right there.
Wow.
Yeah, because Will was like really trying to do this shit right, you know? And so, yeah, he fucking told him, no, that's acting.
That must have been like the highlight of his career.
For sure. To get that fucking acknowledgement from someone you look up to, who's also like, you know, I'm pretty sure James Avery, like, something, like he did like Shakespeare. Yeah.
Dude, I didn't realize how young he passed away. He was only like 68, 67 years old.
Yeah?
He's fucking young. He's younger than my parents, dude.
Isn't that a trip? How old are your parents?
My mom's like 71.
Really?
Yeah.
Our parents are the same age.
Oh, see, there you go. But my dad's younger, though. My mom's a cradle robber.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And your dad loves the Cougars, huh?
Yep, her and Drake are best friends.
Oh, God. Leave him alone. Yeah, my dad is 73. And my mom is either 72 or 73. Yeah.
Has he ever gotten his health in check?
No. The man,
All right.
he knows he needs to. He's like cholesterol high, blood pressure high. He takes medication that kind of like thins his blood a little bit for the blood pressure. I think he's diabetic. My mom is pre-diabetic. Which is crazy because my mom swears she eats like so healthy, right? But
they don't.
She's a fucking cook. A cook that, you know what I'm saying? You get those flavors, those Thai flavors. It's, you know, a lot of soy sauce, a lot of fish sauce, a lot of, saucy sauce. That shit adds up, you know?
Dude, my parents don't understand what healthy food is at all. Like, they always tell me they're eating healthy, and then my dad, too. The thing about, like, Korean people, too, they think medication cures everything.
Yeah.
So they don't care about getting healthier. They go, like, for example, my dad is, like, diabetic now. But when he was pre-diabetic, he had an ability to go backwards, right? You have an ability to change it if you get your health right.
Yeah.
And then he just fucking went full-blown diabetic. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why didn't you just change your diet? He goes, no, I take medication. I'm fine now. And I'm like, you're so fucking stupid. It blows my fucking mind. The idea that you are the guidance in my life is crazy to me. You just said the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm cured. Just sock him in his fucking chest, dude.
Well, my dad, I'll sock your dad too. My dad, he's very much like, and he's always said this too, like, you know, especially when his health kind of became an issue with the high blood pressure and shit, my mom would be kind of trying to check him on like, hey, make sure you don't eat those fucking noodles, you know, make sure you eat some more vegetables. And my dad would get so frustrated. He's kind of like, look, man, I'm going to die eventually one day. Just let me live my life, right? Let me enjoy my noodles and shit, right? And my dad always used to say this. It was so annoying, dog. He'd be like, you know, I just need 5 more years and I'm good. We'd be trying to tell him about like, just eat healthier, bro. Exercise. We'd be like, I just need 5 more years and I'm good. He's like, I don't want to be in the hospital. Like he's like, you know, he don't want to be like fucking tubes in his nose and shit like that. But I'm like, Dad, it doesn't need to be all that, bro. Just work out a little bit, dog. Eat a fucking salad, you know? And it wasn't until I would tell him like, Dad, you fucking begged me for grandkids for years, and now I finally have grandkids, and you want me to tell Veda, oh yeah, no, Poopy's gone because he didn't want to work out.
I love that nickname, by the
way. Poopy's not here right now because he refused to work out. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh, now you make me feel bad. I'm like, good.
Oh, you know what you got to do? Veda talks now.
Yeah.
You got to get her to say it to him. Bro,
yes.
Game over.
Yes.
Poopy, you're going to die in 3 years?
Walk up with a carrot. Yeah. Poopy.
She goes like this. Can I get a Kit
I'm like, Dad, Veda has something very important to tell you. about your health and how much she loves you. Poopy, poopy. I want a Kit Kat.
Man, no, that's not what I said.
But that's like, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know where poopy comes from?
No.
So she calls my mom Yaya and she calls my dad Poopy because in Thai, one of the names for grandma, the grandma on the dad's side, my side, is Kunya. So instead of saying Kunya, we have her saying Yaya. And then grandpa on my side is called Kunpu. So instead of poo-poo, which I thought was just a little too poo-poo-ish, we went with poopy. So poopy and Yaya.
Wow, that's so cute. Wow, Poopy. Dude, she has to do it, though. She just comes up to grandpa and just, Poopy gonna die?
Oh, God, I'll make her memorize a little script. Poopy, you don't want to see me get married.
Dude, you got to do it, please. Please.
And it was crazy as if I tell Veda, because Veda, like, is so inquisitive, right? She'll probably be like, Poopy, why you don't want to see me get married? Or like, why you don't want to see me grow up? You know?
And then it'll be like, what? Who told you that? Daddy said you're gonna die in 5 years.
Yeah. Daddy said that you only wanted to live for 5 more years. Dang.
Oh, and then he tries to grab her. She goes, no. Fuck you.
Yeah. You ain't shit.
You ain't shit, old man.
All right, we're gonna call our dads and we'll be right back.
Yo, Father's Day is coming up. I'm a father, and you know what I like? I like steaks, okay? The Father's Day experts at Omaha Steaks have made it easy to put a smile on the big guy's face this summer with hand-selected packages like the Deluxe Father's Day gift, all right? For just $89.99, this package includes a mouth-watering assortment of Dad's grilling favorites like Omaha Steaks, Butcher's Cut Top Sirloins, juicy boneless pork chops, deli-style gourmet jumbo franks, and their legendary Omaha Steaks burgers. Go to omahasteaks.com and use promo code DUDES at checkout to order the Deluxe Father's Day gift and get 4 additional burgers absolutely free, all right? That's 24 unforgettable entrees for just $89.99 when you use promo code DUDES at checkout. If there's one thing we know, it's that dads want steak. I'm a dad. I like steak. I love me a nice little ribeye, medium rare. Do it. I don't want no necktie. I don't want no shoes. Just give me that steak. Don't wait till the last minute. Go to omahasteaks.com and use code DUDES and get the Deluxe Father's Day gift today, plus 4 free burgers.
I'm trying to think of which direction I want to take this because there's 2 things I want to bring up to you. There's one, well, I'll tell you a quick story. Speaking of Veda just being hilarious, the other day when we were at Chia's family's house in Canada, Veda walks by me and she goes, punches me in the dick. This light little punch in the dick. I'm like, oh, it wasn't hard, it didn't hurt, but I went, oh, and she walks off and goes, got your wiener.
Who the fuck taught her that?
Dog, I have no clue. Got your wiener, and walks off.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. She hasn't done it since. Only that one time. Boom, got your wiener, walks off. I started cracking up.
Oh my God. I'd be like, kick your coochie. Boom.
Yeah.
What the fuck? She had to learn that from somewhere.
Somebody, I don't know, maybe at school. Who knows? At daycare?
Oh, maybe. I bet you it's from daycare.
Or maybe she saw little boys doing it to each other. I don't know.
For sure, it's probably from other kids because that's where they pick up everything.
Yeah.
They'll like learn all, like even my friends' kids too, they're learning all this other weird shit that they didn't teach them because you drop them off at daycare or pre-K, they come back with some new tricks.
Bruh, one of them, she has nieces. She's usually so quiet. And I've known her since she was I've known her since she was a baby. Now she's like 9 or 10. And, I forget that, 4th grade, 5th grade, you're really, you're using slang. You're listening to hippity hop and shit, right? So I was babysitting one day and I made like this little fucking like, you ever taken like leftover spaghetti and put it in a grilled cheese sandwich?
No, but that sounds good.
Yeah, so I made it for her and I told her I was gonna do it. She's like, what? She had never, her mom had never made this for her, of course. And then so, and she's half Latina, but she looks like, she has dark hair, bright blue eyes, super pretty. And so she's like half Latina, half white. And so I did not expect her, especially in like Canada, to just like use slang shit, right? Like,
yeah.
hip hop vernacular, right? So then I made the sandwich for her. And then her mom's like, how was the sandwich Tim made you, right? She's like, oh, it was bussin'. I was like, what?
Well, how old is she?
She's 9.
Oh my God.
Well, I think she was 10 when I made her the sandwich. Oh, it was bussin'. I was like, oh my God.
Then she starts talking like those Toronto kids.
Oh my God. Ayo, fam. If you leave your spaghetti and your grilled cheese, fam, oh, fam. Now you have me cheese, fam. You grilled cheese, fam. You gotta smoke that, you. If he doesn't make your sandwich bussins, fam, smoke that, you.
You know, in the last few days, I have been going through a deep dive on Reddit, trying to figure out about this fucking accent thing. And it seems to be a consensus that it wasn't a thing for like ever. And then it's like, it was like a joke, like you said. Like, I remember you mentioned that, right?
Yeah.
And people are trying to figure out who made this popular. Like, why is this popular? Why? And it's not even the slang words.
Yeah.
Well, it's a weird vocal inflection.
There's a lot of shit, right? Because I've mentioned this before where, Toronto specifically has a very big influence of Caribbean and Jamaican culture because of like the immigrants, okay? And so that's where, you get like a lot of like dance hall influence and fucking, like, you done know and like wagwan, like, but then the escalation of it, because all my Toronto homies, they were telling me, oh yeah, blah, 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 with the man them, police's boy them, shit like that,
That
right?
sounds so cool though.
Right. So, and when I went to a Drake concert with the homie Lath, he was kind of like, telling me about like Toronto slang, right? And he was saying a bunch of words I never heard before. But I saw him in the comments of one of these like Toronto Instagram accounts recently where they post a lot of these youths talking all crazy, right? And he was like, nah, this is crazy. Like, we used to do this just messing around. Like, I can't believe kids actually talk like this all the time now. You know what I'm saying? So it's evolved, I guess.
Because the weird thing about this thing, right? Like when you go into the way people speak in vernacular, it's usually because everybody speaks like this, right? But the reason why I kind of clicked in my head, the reason why people think it's so corny is because you didn't grow up with any of this. Like you literally just, you woke up one day and you started practicing this. So you could sound like this. Like you had to practice it.
Right.
Because your parents don't speak like that.
Yeah.
People around your community don't really speak like that. The area doesn't speak like that. So that means that you found it was cool and you were in a mirror like a fucking dweeb recording your voice going, whatever, how do you do it? I can't do it. It's so hard.
If you leave your moms in the hood, ayo, fam, are you reaching tonight, fam? Yo, you're cheesing me, fam.
See, but even yours sounds okay. Like whatever they're doing is fucking nuts.
Yo, it's bare things, fam. Well, here's the thing though, right? I mean, you gotta think like, how young are these kids? What year did Hotline Bling come out? Just so we put some math on this shit. Hotline Bling release. Hotline Bling came out in, God, why is the Wi-Fi so slow in here? 2016, 8 years ago, all right? So this is when I was at the Drake concert and my boy Lath was telling me that, this is Toronto slang, blah, blah, blah. He was kind of joking around with it. It's 8 years ago. Now let's say some of these fucking youths on these Toronto viral accounts are like 13. Means they're 5 years old around Hotline Bling time, all right? So then they start going to school now, and maybe you got these kids who are fucking joking around about it, older kids, they hear it, maybe they do hear it, but it's jokes, and now but the 5-year-olds, that's all they're hearing, bro. That's the only fam they use. That's the only slang they use, fam. And that's the only way they talk to each other, fam. Now you have bare youths talking like this, fam.
How come it always sounds like they're going through puberty, though? Like, it's the vocal inflections that make it sound so dweeby, right? you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds. It sounds fucking dweeby as fuck.
Well, look. You're sick to my stomach, fam. Oh, man, who knows?
Forever that girl with the nose that looks like this.
Yeah, she cracks me up, though.
She was the one that brought it to light for everybody because nobody knew what the fuck was going on.
I know.
I literally thought she was a mental patient.
I mean, if I didn't have homies in Toronto, I'd be confused as well, It's just kind of a thing, I guess, man.
I'm trying to figure out slang that we used to that nobody uses, but I heard our slang is coming back.
You know what's coming back now? regular words. Because there was a TikTok of a teacher who was like, I'm going to read new slang words to you, and you guys tell me, like, if people still use it or if I'm doing it right, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, okay, so she was like, all right, kids, in my day, if we saw someone hot, we would say, oh, she's a dime. She's whatever. And they were like, oh, no one says dime anymore. She's like, so what would they say? The kids were like, well, now we would just say like, oh, she's fine. He's fine. Or she's like, okay, how about cap? They're like, no, cap is, oh, we don't say cap anymore. They're like, well, she's like, what do you say? The kids are like, we would just say like, oh, you're lying. So the kids are just using words now. Not even slang anymore, dog.
Thank God. I never could catch on to the cap thing.
I wasn't a fan of cap ever,
I just think it's dumb. It doesn't even sound cool.
It does sound cool if you use it right. Like it's fun to use when I'm arguing with one of the youths and they pretend that they know something that they don't. Like, let's say someone will be in my comments like, fucking, this fool Tim, this fool thinks he's so cool. Like, his wife probably only got with him for the money. And to just put cap feels great.
Oh, wow. And just put a baseball cap.
Yeah. Just be like, cap.
I'm going to use it, and I'm not using the right terms. It's going to piss people off. I like upsetting people like that.
I know you do.
Because it's just the dumbest way to upset somebody. It's like not a reason for you to be upset, but for some reason it upsets them. It's the best.
Well, why don't you make up your own slang words?
Wow. Aluminum foil. That's all right, aluminum foil, man.
You know what me and my boys used to do? Me, PD, Flo, Eric, we had some random words like we started calling attractive women lures. Because we used to be like, so like it got to a point where, you know, we'd be going to a party, whatever, like, some lures up there, or what? Some lures? And then like no one knew what the fuck we were talking about. But it came from when we would see pretty women, we would go, oh, holler, holler, holler. And then we'd be like, some lure? Hey, you got some lures up there?
What it is to be young and stupid. Now I understand why people talk like that in Toronto, dude. I get it now. But we used to, I mean, this is not a slang thing, dude, but it's like if we were ready to go out and party or some shit, I would hit up the homegirl. I was like, where my dabs at? It was a down-ass bitches. That's where my dabs at. You know what the funny thing is? They forgot I made that thing up.
Did you really?
Well, for them. It was just for our little group.
Yeah.
And they started calling each other dads like, who made that up? I was like, bitch, I did. And I didn't really make it up either because I heard it from a gay guy. That gay guy I stole from, and you stole from me.
You also have spinach in your teeth. Oh. Okay, it's gone.
Oh, no. Oh, dude, spinach in teeth is such a classic embarrassing thing. It was a bitter leaf. It's not spinach.
Oh.
You done know.
Yeah, done know. Well, let me ask you this. Let's see. Was there any slang you remember using as a youth that you look back on now and we're like, that was so silly?
I don't know, because I don't feel like I was that creative with that shit, and I wasn't bold enough to say any of those new ones. But it was always the same shit. What did we have? Hella from NorCal.
Okay, I never used hella.
Hella was our thing, right? I mean, you feel me is not a slang thing.
I wouldn't even call that slang.
That's just some shit that we ended our sentence with.
You know what? Tyra Banks showed that she was very old one time because a white woman was showing her some food on the Tyra Banks show. And they took a bite. It was delicious. And the white girl was like, oh, now that's bomb. That's bomb right there. And Tyra Banks was like, girl, what? No, you're supposed to say that's the bomb. And I was like, oh, Tyra.
You old.
You are an auntie right now.
Oh, bomb was another thing, right?
Bomb, yeah.
I mean, tight was another thing for us. That's tight.
Tight, I still say tight to this day.
Tight is still in right now for me. And if it's not for you youths, well, you mandems, then me don't know.
I think, let's see. Before tight, it was, cool, of course. Cool will forever be there.
Tripping.
You tripping, of course. Tripping is a classic. I was always a big that's dope person.
That's dope. I still say it.
Still say dope. I was never that's ill.
Ill was a little bit before my time.
Same.
So we were on our time because we were almost the same age. So it was like we kind of moved past it. That was a little older than us.
Yeah, but you know what we do say, what I say anyways, variation of ill. That's sick.
That was our evolution.
Yeah. Or now I'll be like, that's COVID, dog.
That's COVID.
That's COVID as fuck,
That
dog.
boy got the vid, dog. Hey, man, that fucking outfit's the vid, baby.
That's vid as hell, my guy.
You know what? We're starting that.
No.
Yes, we are. They're starting that shit, and it's gonna go in Toronto, and they're gonna say it. It's gonna happen, dude.
Yo, you're so vid, fam.
You're so vid. So where'd you learn that? Like, they won't give us credit though. I've been saying it. Oh, what's another good one? It's at the tip of my tongue.
Let's see. The bomb.
You know what I heard is coming back though? Calling people gay.
I think we talked about this.
Yeah.
I think there is a pendulum swing back where the real gays are like saying it more.
Yeah.
Almost like where it's like the real gays are acknowledging that, like, man, sometimes shit's just gay and that doesn't mean homosexual. You know
I
what I'm
got a
saying?
couple of gay friends that keep my ear to the ground, and I always get to ask them a bunch of shit, right?
Yeah.
One's a girl. She's a little more wokey, so she's not a part of this. But another dude, he's like a macho gay dude.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, it's like, yeah, man. It's like, I think like it might be a California thing because there's so many gay people here.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a fuck? There's not like a hardcore like persecution or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah. It was like, when people do fucking dumb shit, I say that's gay. I'm like, oh, but I was like, is it like only you guys get to say it thing? He's like, I don't think so. Because he's like, I got cousins calling, their friends gay and shit again. Like they're 12 or 11 or 13. I'm like, oh, interesting. How very 2000s of them.
Yeah, but I also think, we also have to keep in mind that with social media, right? Even though something might be acceptable where we're at, we are in California. You know what I'm saying? Might be a California thing. You got to be careful because I feel like even with the, like just the way things have been, right? Of course, everyone knows. Don't say the N-word, right? If you're not black, right? Mm-hmm. But I think 100%, and I haven't been to high school in many, many years, but I feel like in high schools in New York and LA probably, of course, the Bay, I think, as it was when we were growing up, I'm sure N-words, not the hard R, but the slang word, N-word, is still being thrown around by the youths as a term of endearment amongst all colors, and I'm pretty sure no one bats an eye.
When this is kind of weird, I was in South Pasadena. I literally tweeted this shit because it shook me to my core. Mm-hmm. South Pasadena, if you guys don't know, in San Marino, is one of the richest areas in LA. Mm-hmm. Old school white people money. Yeah. $1 million homes all over the place, right? White dude, curly surfer board hair, right? He almost gets into a car accident with somebody. Yeah. And he said, it's like, you trying to catch a fade, N-word? Yeah. And I almost had to do a double take because it was like the whitest guy I've ever seen. I was like, oh, maybe he has a black friend that's driving the car. Also, a curly-haired white boy in the richest area in Los Angeles in a nice car. And I'm like, what is going on? How weird.
Well, to me, that's not weird, only because when I went to high school in Torrance for a year, Torrance, this was a private school in Torrance my freshman year. So it's a lot of, like Palos Verdes, that whole area, a lot of rich people. There was definitely kids of all colors, you know what I'm saying? N-word, not gur. Especially the white boys, 100%. But this, I think what would be surprising about that for me is that it happened recently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, recently.
Me being in high school back then, it was kind of like, of course, like you heard it all the time, right?
It was all on the radio.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just, like everyone says this, but like this is how people talk, right? But yeah, I don't know. I haven't been to the high schools lately. Look, if we happen to have any high school kids who watch the podcast, let us know in the comments. Is "guh" as a term of endearment still a regular thing in your high school? Let us know. Or if you have kids that are in high school, let us know because we don't know.
You know what was the funniest thing about that is after that kid yelled that, I was at a Starbucks and we're all chilling. Everybody bust up laughing at the same time. How embarrassing for that kid.
Right.
And especially because he was yelling at an old person in a car. It's like, oh, you're not even tough. You yelled at an old person like in a red Geo Metro. He's like probably broke too. What the fuck are you doing? It's like you would never say that to like a full grown ass man. But you would say it to some old person in a car. It's like, what are you doing? It was so bad. Like literally you could hear everybody at the outside Starbucks just bust up laughing at the same time. It's like, that's embarrassing, dude. Relax.
And did you tailgate him and beat him up?
No, I was too busy laughing.
Well, then you're part of the problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I am part of the problem. And I miss saying it so much. It feels weird now.
It does. I mean, early on, even when like the homies in high school were like, Tim, you get a pass. You get a pass. I never used guh, gur, or guh or gur, but early on.
Let's clarify this, please.
Yeah. Early on, I never even used like guh, even when people like, oh, you get a pass, because I remember being at a bathroom. This is when I was going to high school in Torrance. I was at a bathroom at a movie theater, and there were two white boys in the bathroom, throwing them around, lots of guhs to their homies, hey, nah, my guh, nah, blah, blah, blah. They left the bathroom, and as I'm kind of like chuckling at the overuse of it, right? I made eye contact with an older black dude who was coming out the stall as well. And we kind of made eye contact, and he was shaking his head like...
You saw a single teardrop coming out of his eye?
He was just kind of like, God, these fucking kids. But then I kind of made me realize, I was like, damn, like, yeah, it might be just slang to us kids, but to him, it's still something completely different. You feel me? So for me, that's where it kind of like, in my head, I was like, I'd rather not,
I think for me, it was just like, once it became a thing where it's like, you can't say, it was like, I'm done. Because it's like, if I feel like this, if the community who it affects the most has no consensus on it, you guys figure it out first. And then we'll come back to it later, right? Yeah. But it's like, if they haven't figured it out and it's a touchy subject within their own community, it's like, and also too, it's like, I'm not married to this fucking word. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, who the fuck cares?
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, it's like, it's literally not that serious for us, right?
Oh, I said it so much though. It was like a period at the end of my sentence. And it was such a weird thing because like everybody said it.
Yeah.
Everybody did. It was just so fluid.
Yeah.
But then it was pretty easy to not though.
I think one reason for me that I never did is I had really early experiences with it where like I'm talking about like junior high, 6th, 7th grade, all right? I had a homegirl, she was like Italian or something like that, some type of spicy white. And she used to use N-word, guh, quite a lot. And she was just like, nah, like in the hood, like she grew up in a, not nice area, but she's like, in the hood, this is what people say, blah, 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 right? But one of my bestest friends, William Askew, he was like, yo, tell your girl, like, that's like, I don't like that. That's not cool, right? And that was the first time I realized, like, oh, okay, well, shit, this might be cool for you, but like, this is my friend, and he's actually black, and he says this is not cool, so maybe not.
I caused an argument between two people in school because this dude, he had like this electric pen. And he shocked me with it. And then naturally I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And this dude go all up in my face, like, what'd you call me? Blah, 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 blah. And then, my homies who were also black told him to shut the fuck up.
Right.
But it's just like one black dude versus like two other black dudes just like, yo, what the fuck? What you being all sensitive and shit for?
I know.
So it was like a weird thing. And I remember that kid was like, he can't say it, he's Asian. And he was like, nah, it doesn't work that way. And they were like arguing on my behalf against this one kid. And then it became like this whole argument shit in class. I was like, what the fuck did I just cause here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it never even clicked to me then. It's like, in my mind at the time, I was like, yeah, I could fucking say it. Like, these are the homies. Like, what the fuck's your problem?
Yeah.
But for that kid, I don't know if he was like, but he got, different times, right? Because that fool got clowned for it. Like, he got clowned, the whole class clowned him for it.
For getting offended.
For getting offended,
yeah.
Right? Because it was just, the times were different. But nowadays, he would be the one in the right.
For sure.
Yeah, and I get it.
It all depends, right? And I mean, it's weird growing up in Southern California, like, or Northern California, just California.
Yeah.
It's like, of course, we grew up in schools where they were like, nah, you get a pass. Like, who cares? It's just a word, blah, blah, blah. But then, times change.
There's even an interview of like Eazy-E when he's talking about the word. It's like, would you care if somebody said that word? If he goes, nah, if they're homies are saying it like we're friends or some shit, then what's the problem?
Right.
So even then it was different. So who the fuck knows? Leave in the comments, are you guys an N-word user or not?
Leave in the comments if you're offended. No.
Curious.
If you're black, leave in the comments if it offends you, because this is a black people issue. We don't care what you got to say if you're not black. Thank you for watching another episode of Dudes Behind the Foods. Make sure you like, comment, just subscribe, all that bullshit. And we love you. Bye.
Bye.
Yo, it's the dudes behind the food. Dudes.